Hey, what's going on, guys? Indie Freak 425 back here with another episode of Indie Plays. So today we're going to be taking out FTL, also known as Faster Than Light, out for a little bit of a spin. I'm kind of gonna run through everything, show you guys what the game's like, kind of explain some of the controls, some of the confusing things about it. So we'll start off with the nitty gritty. FTL, or Faster Than Light, was made in 2012 by Subset Games. They described it as a spaceship simulation real-time roguelike. Say that 10 times fast, I dare ya. Of course, there's probably a million people out there, and I'm just stupid, so I can't. So yeah, that's who it was made by, and when it was made by. Received a ton of awards back in 2012, and is currently $9.99 on Steam, and I would say it's worth every penny of it. I've already spent probably 10 hours playing this game. It's addicting. I mean, technically you can save it in between, but it's like you just want to keep going till you hit the end. It's just that exciting and invigorating. You get attached to your crew and everything, so I like it a lot. So without any further ado, we're going to jump right into a new game. Yes, I'm sure. Alright, so as you can see here, we already have a ton of buttons and stuff we can press, so I'm just going to run through it as quickly as possible, just to give you guys a little bit of an idea of what's going on. So if we start it up here, first you can rename your ship. I like this name. I didn't make it, it's kind of what it's called, but I mean, nothing's wrong with it, and I don't have any creative names to call it. Heck, let's call it... Oh, can I rename it? Hit enter or escape to confirm name. Alright. The Indie. We'll name it after ourselves. There we go, the Indie. Alright, so you can rename it. There's also different, oh, seriously? There's different types of ships. And this one, you unlock the different ships. So you start out with this one. God darn it. Well, whatever, we'll just keep it that way. There's different layouts, but you have to unlock those as well. As you can see, there's a bunch of different things you have to do to unlock them. You guys can look through that, but I'm just trying to give you a brief overview. So then you got your crew here. You can customize their names, what they look like, boy or girl. Yeah, that's about it there. You start out with 3 crew. Oh, sorry, burps. You start out with 3 crew members. Next we got our weapons. We don't have any options. This is just what you start with. No drones, no augmentations. This is... Not quite sure. I think this is just additional content, and I think it comes with the game, so I just have it enabled. And then you got your easy, normal, and hard difficulties. So without further ado, let's jump right in. So I'll read this for you guys. The data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. But get to the exit before the pursuing Rebel fleet can catch up. I'm not going to worry about that tip. So yeah, basically the game story is that you're running from this Rebel fleet to deliver info to the Federation fleet. And your goal is to reach the end of the sector and defeat a big flagship, not of the Rebel flagship. So right now, we have another big menu that I'm just kind of going to go through quickly and let you guys know what's what here. So first, we're going to start out with the ship. So as you can see, this opens another big menu, drop menu of different stuff. So first, we'll start with our upgrades. So you can upgrade a bunch of different stuff on your ship. You got your main systems, which would be your shields, engine, med bay, oxygen, and weapon control. You got your subsystems, which are your piloting, sensors, and door systems, and then you got this reactor here. So the interesting thing about this is you always have to make sure that when you're upgrading one of these, you're also going to have an extra power bar to be able to actually power the system, because these upgrades for the systems, I don't think this counts for the subsystems. Subsystems, I think if you upgrade this, then it's going to work. You don't have to add power bars to it. But for all of your main systems, you're going to have to... You can buy these and upgrade it, but you're not going to be able to turn it on, more or less, until you have these power bars, which you have to get from the reactor. So you always have to make sure, say if you wanted to bump up to 2 shield barriers, you're going to need 50 scrap, which is how you upgrade all of these, and that's your scrap up there. You're going to need 50 scrap to get there, but you're also going to need 2 more power bars. So instead of just needing 50, you're probably going to need around maybe 100 to be able to upgrade to that point and also to apply it. So just always keep that in mind. Then you got your crew. We can rename it or dismiss them here. You don't want to dismiss any of them. And then you have your equipment. So later on, we might pick up some more guns or some augmentations or some drones, and you can kind of check it out and customize it from here. So that's basically that menu. Then we have our jump. We'll look at that in a second because that moves us to the next area. So then we have our scrap, our hull, which is basically our hit points. We have our drone parts, which as you can see are using a drone consumes one drone part. You got missiles, which some of your weapons will use missiles. Then you got fuel, so each time you jump you use one of these fuel. You have your shields. As you can see, you can have up to 4 shields, but right now we only have 1. Your evasion chance, your oxygen. Here's your crew, and they all have different skills. Like, this is where the micromanaging kind of comes in. They all have their different skills based on where they are on the ship. So as you can see, we got a guy at weapons, a guy in engines, and a guy in the pilot seat. So these guys will all level up in their respective areas when we're fighting, and they're in those stations. So now we got 2 other buttons here. We have return crew to saved positions and save your current crew positions. So right now I'll click this one just to, we'll save it where they are. So then let's just say you're in the middle and maybe a fire breaks out in your ship or there's some intruders and you're moving guys around. And how you move guys is you just left click on them and then right click where you want them to go. You can also draw a box and you can select all of them. So let's just say you had to fight someone, but now you want everyone to go back. Now all you have to do is press this button and they will all go back to where they were, which is pretty awesome, I'd say. Alright, and down here we have what I was talking about with that whole reactor thing. So, as you can see here, each of these has a green bar in it, and that's our power level. Our power levels are, they're all power bars. So as you can see, I can remove a power by right-clicking, and I add a power by left-clicking. So, as you can see here, if I took all the power out of the shields, we no longer have shields. Engines would be how fast your FTL drive speeds up and your evasion chance. Med bays, your healing boost and oxygen. And then you also have your weapons. So as you can see here, we'll actually go over our weapons in a bit. But as you can see, we can't use our weapons. Well, now we can because I just powered them up. So as you can see, I had to click on these. Now they're powered up, but we no longer have any power bars. So we won't be able to put power anywhere else. But as you can see, these have their recharge rate like any other ship would have, and so both your weapons do. And then we have our subsystems over here. We have our you can open all of these doors. So in case, say, one way you can get rid of a fire is you can just open your doors and all the oxygen will leave. And then if you opened up a ton of doors, what you can just do is click this button and it closes all your doors. So yeah, that's kind of this main system, takes care of most of it, probably went in too far in detail. So let's jump and get going. So as you can see, this jump opens up our sector map. So this is all the different areas we can explore, and as you can see, here's our exit. So we want to get there to move on to our next place. So without any further ado, let's jump, let's go here. Alright, see. So right here we have your arrival is greeted by numerous computer alerts. The nearby automated rebel scout has used local satellites to deploy a virus to disrupt your shield system. Hopefully it won't cause further problems before you can destroy it. Alright, so, and as you can see, you can just press space to pause it, and then as it's paused you can move people around, choose where you want to move them. You can select weapons and all that stuff while it's paused. So now we're going to see the combat here. And as you can see, every time you jump a sector, you have a chance of having a random event. Sometimes nothing will happen. Sometimes you'll find a ship. Sometimes there's a settlement. You never really know what happens. That's where the roguelike really comes in because it's always different. So we have to take out this ship now. So as you can see here, you can see all the different rooms that they have on their ship. And if you attack each room, something different will happen. If you take out, of course, if you hit their shield room, their shields will go down. Hit their weapons, weapons will go down. Hit their drone room, they won't be able to use these drones. Command center, they won't be able to evade. And engines, they won't be able to get away. So, personally, I always go for the shields and the weapons. Because once you get the shields down, then it's easier to attack them. And once you get the weapons down, they can't attack you. So both are very important. So, to attack them, what we're going to do is you left click on this and you get this kind of red icon, and then you choose which room you want to hit. So right now, I'm going to go hit the weapon system first, and then we'll go for the shields. Alright, so then we got to wait for these to go up. Oh, my shields aren't on. Oh, shoot. I can't. Oh, boy. So, as you can see, something happened so that my shields are no longer working. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Alright, so you can see what happened here is we don't have our shields anymore because they took them out because that was kind of the weird thing that happened in this system. But also, we just took out their weapons and their shields, so now they're sitting pretty defenseless over there. So let's attack them one more time. Alright. So yeah, they're taking all of our stuff out right now, which is not good. Alright, what else do we got? Alright, they have 1 health left. 1 health. Alright, come on. So their drone's out. They cannot attack us. Someone go help this guy. Boom! We took them out, guys. So as you can see, they had a bit of... Alright, and every time you kill a ship, you'll get certain stuff from them. So we got a missile, a drone part, and 24 scrap. And that took a lot out of our stuff. So we're going to send some people to fix this. As you can see here, we can't apply any power here until it's all fixed up. So now we have a power in there. And then another thing here is you can see 2 of our guys got damaged. Actually, it's, I think, these 2. Oh, no, it's those 2. So if we select... if we just select them all and bring them in here, you can see when they're in the med bay, they'll start to recover and get all that health back. So let's return everyone to their station, and we will jump to the next section. Hopefully it won't be as... That was a pretty bad one, actually. Alright. Let's see. What do we got? So, as you can see, this is a different type of mission. This area shows signs of a battle some time ago. There are scattered remains of ships, but one station appears to be intact. So we can either stay near the beacon and not engage, or move in to examine the station. I'm going to move in. Sweet. So we took some supplies. It was an abandoned rest stop, so we got some supplies from it. So, after that, we can just jump and go to the next section. So, we are right here, I think. Oh, here, I can talk about this while it's here. This is the Rebel fleet coming on. So, as you'll see, the closer they get, they're going to start taking over these sectors. And if you happen to be in a sector while you're in this red ring, you're going to have to fight their fleet, which is really scary to do. It's not fun. I've done it once or twice. I do not recommend it to anybody. So, we're just going to keep jumping along here. No pun intended. Alright, you stumble across a forward scout of the Rebel fleet. They're powering up their FTL. If they get away, they will no doubt warn the fleet of your position. So right now, we know they're trying to get away. So one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take out their engines so that they cannot get away. I know, kind of a jerk move, but, you know, whatever. They attacked me. That's their fault. Alright, so this is kind of the waiting game, because there's nothing where you can really do. Oh. Alright, so we took out their engine. Now we're going to go... Burst laser at the shields and Artemis at the weapon system. Alright. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, they hit us. That's alright, that's alright. Boom, took out their weapons, took out their shields. So now I'm going to conserve those missiles, because as you know before, we only have a certain number of missiles. Those aren't unlimited. Our burst laser is unlimited though, so there we go. Took those guys out too. Boom. Got some stuff from them as well. So let's jump, and now we got a store. So we'll check out the store menu as well. You find yourself surrounded by a group of mysterious alien vessels. They hail you and apparently have some valuable technology for sale. Alright, so as you can see here, we've got a bunch of different stuff we can do. So we have items for sale. We can buy more fuel, missiles, drone parts. There's different systems, so different rooms we can add on to our ship. So we got all these things. We can hire more crew, and this is the biggest one. Stores are the only place you can fix your ship, so I always recommend fixing your ship before doing anything else. Let's check they sell drones, and they also sell weapons. Oh, crud. Ah, I wanted to buy this. If I sell... Can I sell that for 19? That would give me just enough. See, here's the thing, because I could sell that, but I don't know. All right, I'm gonna take a risk. We're gonna do it. All right, close. All right. So now, as you can see here, I need I'm going to need more, another weapon slot, because this one requires 2 energy. I'm going to need another weapon slot and also another power bar before I'm going to be able to use that. Alright, and here's another of the random things we got. We got distress signals. So as soon as you arrive at the distress signal, shots are fired toward your ship. It's a trap. Figures. Oh man, that was a bad idea, guys. Alright, and as you can see there, they have a teleportation place, so they just teleported one of their crew over here. So now we got to take out their crew. Thankfully, he's in his med bay, though. Oh, crud. Oh, there goes our doors. There goes our doors. Oh, we took out their weapons, though. Hey, that's good. That's very good. Alright. Thankfully, it's in our med bay, though, so we're healing as fast as he's attacking, so that's good. Alright, you guys go fix that. The enemy appears to be powering up the FTL. That's alright. Just keep attacking. One more hit, and we should be good to go. Alright, everyone go back to their places. Go back! Oh, crud. Where's that missile going? Oh, hey, of course it hits our missile. Oh, doesn't matter. We took them out. Booyah! Alright, so we are going to... Alright, I need 35 for that, but 20 for that. So now I need 35 before I can do that, get that other weapon up and running. So let's see. Wait for our weapons to heal, and let's jump to the next area. We'll go here. Alright, what do we got? And the only other ship at this beacon messaged you. Finally, after months of waiting, someone has fallen into our trap. Great. Alright, so what are we going to take out first? Let us take out their weapons, because I don't like being shot at. So taking out their weapons seems to be the best choice for me. But yeah, you guys, I mean, now to get out of the nitty-gritty, I really love this game. I mean, I think it's awesome. I love the game just because it's different, and it's like it's micromanaged, but at the same time it's not. It's a lot of fun to do. You really get into it, like I said, and yeah, I don't really know what else to say about it. Definitely recommend the game. I'm gonna keep going with this. Accept their surrender? No, I never accept surrender. We do not accept surrender. So, as you can see there, you could either accept surrender or just destroy them. Sometimes you get better loot for destroying them, sometimes you don't. I don't know, I'd rather destroy them. If people attack me, I kill them. So, that's kind of my motto when it comes to it. So, oh crud. We gotta get all the way down and around. Alright. So yeah, no, but I love the game. There's a single ship, they hail you. We could really use some help. Our FTL, can you help us get to a nearby where you can... They give us, 3 fuel. Alright, fine. Oh, are you serious? No, I can't do that. Ah, crud, fine. I don't want to do that just because... Oh, they gave us stuff. Whatever, fine. Oh, sweet. Now we can get that other gun up and running. Boom, there we go. Alright. So now we gotta make it back down and around, otherwise we are going to be killed by that fleet, and it's getting very close, and I'm scared. Guys, I don't like this. Mommy, explore the asteroid field. Sweet! Got stuff from it. Alright, run away. Alright, we're just gonna go straight to the exit, because those guys are getting way too close for comfort. Alright, you arrived. Repair 5 damage for 10. Sure, that works. I'm alright with that, as long as I get my thing repaired, my ship. Oh my gosh, not my thing. Alright, so here, as you can see, we reached that exit, so now we can travel to the next sector. And this is kind of what all the sectors look like. And this is where you have the end. This is our end sector, kind of where you want to end up. But otherwise, you can really choose which way you want to go. There's 3 different types, as you can see. You got civilian, hostile, and nebulas. So personally, I would try to avoid the hostiles and stay in the green ones, and then the purple ones. The purple ones kind of suck because I didn't get a chance to show you, but they're nebulas, and in nebulas you can't see inside your own ship, and you can't see inside other people's ship, so it's kind of a pain in the butt to do. But I mean, that's my personal opinion. I don't know if it's better to go through that or to have to go through some enemy area. So I mean, it's kind of your choice. Again, you get to choose, pick your own poison, kind of a thing. So but yeah, so thanks again for watching, you guys. I really hope this kind of gave you an idea about the game, helped you to if you do have the game, maybe it helped you to know some of the controls a little bit better, or if anything, it just kind of it was just me screwing around, having fun, playing a game like usual. So, but hope you guys did enjoy. Please leave a, oh my gosh, can't talk. Please leave a like or comment if you did enjoy. But otherwise, yeah, have a nice rest of your day.